Hey guys, good morning. This is Clara. Today's video is going to be my monthly favorites for January, and I can't believe January is over already. But I wanted to go over some favorites that I have. A couple of them are new, but most of them are oldies, and these are really my favorite products. So I think that I want you guys to be aware of something that I didn't just discover, you know, like 30 days ago and I liked it, but some of the things that I've discovered that I've been using a little longer and that I'm really truly in love with and I keep going back to. So let's begin with primer. I do have enlarged pores, especially right here. I have a few, but not too bad, on my forehead and my chin. So this is the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For, and it's a no filter mattifying primer complexion protector. Now this is an excellent primer, and it has like a tint, but it really doesn't add, to me, any kind of coverage to your face. It's very smooth. I guess it feels a little bit like silicone, but I normally just put some on the tip of my fingers, and I concentrate mainly on my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin, my T-zone. And then whatever's left over, I just kind of pat it through the rest of my face. But I do really enjoy this, and this is one that I use very often. Another one that I really like, and this one I feel like it does a good job blurring your pores, but it's also a little more moisturizing. And this is the No Pore Blum Primer, and this is by the brand Touch and Soul. And as you can see, I have used quite a bit of it already, and this is really nice. It has like a pink tint, but again, this one feels more like a moisturizer when you put it on, so your skin feels very nice and soft when you apply this. Neither one of them really has a scent, so I do enjoy that. And this is a really nice one. If I feel that my skin is a little drier and I want something with a little more moisture, I always go for this one instead of this one here. I feel like this one doesn't provide as much moisturizing as I would like sometimes. Okay, the eye creams that I have been enjoying. I have been using this one. This is by Paula's Choice, and this is the Clinical Ceramide Enriched Firming Eye Cream. And this is one that I have seen a couple of other creators use, and they raved and they said that they felt like everything was lifted and everything was tight. I like it. I haven't seen any miracles. I haven't seen really a lot of difference. I've even been applying it on these two lines that I have very prominent on my forehead. It feels like, I don't know, it doesn't have that much slip when I put it on. So I usually use it in the morning. At night, I don't feel like it's moisturizing enough for my eyes. I like something with a little more moisture, a little thicker, something that I feel that is really sinking into my skin. So this is nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. I haven't noticed any additional lines so that, you know, to tell me that it doesn't work. You know, and it's cheaper, you know, more affordable than what I normally use. So it's not the price point, but it's not anything, even though I really like it, it's not anything that I would say, wow, I have seen this significant difference in my face. You know, some of the creators that I watched said in a week. I've been using it for at least 3 to 4 weeks, and I just don't see any kind of, wow, I can really see a difference in my eyes. As a matter of fact, when I started, I was doing this at night and in the morning, and then I switched back to my regular one that I use at night. I always use the Drunk Elephant as the serum around my eyes, and then I use this. And this one is the Algenist, and this is the eye balm, and this is amazing. I used to get dry patches right here on my eyes sometimes, and since I've been using this, I have not had that again. I also had a really deep crease here that whenever I put my concealer, I always had to stretch my eye, you know, so that I could really, that's gone. So this one to me has made a bigger difference if my eye area is more expensive than this. This is like, I believe 45, this is 68, but this will last you a long time. And this one, they have it at Ulta, so I get the Ulta points, plus I also get quite a few 20% off, and that's when I go ahead and buy backups. But this is really emollient. It is a cream. It's not really scented, and it just goes on. I mean, your eye area feels amazing when you put it on. It really has a slip, so I always put it not only down here, but I go over here on the side and I really massage it, like where you get the crow's feet. I put it all over my eyelid, and I always have with every eye cream that I ever used. You know, I try not to get inside my eye, but I do always use it on my eyelid. And I also put it like right above my eyebrow, in between my eyebrows right here where you get the 11s. And if you can see, I really don't think that I have lines like right here. They're not bad at all. You know, I'm 63 years old. This I really love. I have been using this one for about 2 years. And what I was using in the morning was the Ole Henriksen moisturizer, the banana cream moisturizer, and I switched this one. I still have the other one, but I haven't been using it. I've been using this one, and like I said, I like this one a lot, and sometimes maybe it's just going to take longer on my skin for me to really notice a difference, but so far I haven't noticed anything that the other eye creams have not done for my eyes before. So is it a nice cream? Yes, it is a nice cream, but like I said, no miracles here. But this one I can vouch for. This one I've been able to tell the difference. When I've tried switching and using something else, I really miss it, and I can tell the difference where, you know, I stopped using this. And the only time that I really stopped using it was when I had that the one that I received from Influenced, the Pericone MD, and that one was a good cream. I really did enjoy that cream, but I'm not about to pay $120 for it. This one is just as good, and it's half the price. So I will never be without this eye cream unless it stops working. Sometimes your skin gets used to it, and then you do have to make a switch. But I really do enjoy it. Foundation that I have found this month, and I've been testing it for about the whole month of January since it came out, is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. And it's this one right here. And this is a very nice foundation. Is it 24 hours? I don't know. I never wear my makeup that long. Sometimes I wear my makeup for like 14 hours or something like that. By the, you know, if I go to work and I come back, it's kind of liquidy. It does make your complexion look very pretty. It has a medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's full coverage. You can tell the difference between both hands. This one has a foundation and this one doesn't. This one does not. It really has a little bit of a scent, kind of like maybe flowery, but it's very, very faint. I think even if you don't like fragrances, this is not going to bother you. I really think it's very faint. The last time I used it, I actually used my fingers to spread it on my face, and it looked beautiful. It really does give you a beautiful finish. I feel that by the end of the day, I'm a little dewy, which I don't mind. You know, not oily, greasy, that you look disgusting, but you know, you do have like dewiness in your T-zone. I feel that if you try to mattify it with a little bit of powder, it looks beautiful again. So if you get home from work and you have to go out to dinner, if you just take a brush with a little bit of setting powder, it really does look very, very nice. It says supposed to be transfer proof. I don't know about that. I mean, I haven't found that on my clothes, but I find that and I really don't touch my face, but sometimes I do this at work and I notice that, you know, I see areas where it has come off, worn off. So I don't have that on today. So I think it is transfer proof. I believe it's supposed to be, it says sunscreen, 25 SPF, and it's not matte. I would say it's like demi matte. It's not dewy. I don't know, your face really looks very pretty when you put this on. I really think it gives you very pretty coverage. I love the pump. I think that the pump is very pretty. I use it in the shade 465, which I don't know exactly. Let me see if it says what a 465 is. No. This expires last year. Expires next year. I don't know what 465 is. Sand. So, and I think it's a pretty good match for me. So I do definitely enjoy this. This is like, I believe at Ulta it's like $14, and you can get it at Walmart for about $11 or $12, and Target also. So it's a little cheaper there. This, guys, I've told you before, this is the Algenist Genius, and this is the Collagen Lip. This is my second tube. I love this. Every morning when I get ready to put on my skincare, this goes on my lips. Once this gets absorbed, then that's when I put my lipstick on. At night, when I do my skincare, this goes on my lips. Once it gets absorbed, then I do my lip mask that I sleep with. I really love this. I feel that this has kept me from my lips getting chapped, from feeling dry, from cracking right here. And my lips cracking has nothing to do with weather. I don't know, it just happens sometimes. So I think I have some kind of allergies, and that happens to me once in a while where my lips crack like right here. And it's so painful. Since I've been using this and my lip mask, that doesn't happen. So the other one lasted about 6 months, so you probably need 2 of them a year, using it consistently, and I use it every day, twice a day. And I really do enjoy this. It's not sticky, it's not oily. Sometimes you get too much out when it's a twist, and what I do is I just take a little bit on the finger and go over the lip, because sometimes I find like it's too much product and I don't quite need that much. So then the next time I go use it, I use whatever's left on there. So it really takes a while to, you know, get through it. So I really do enjoy this. All right, one trick that I discovered, you know how sometimes we get samples of product like this one. This is a foundation by Josie Maran, and I never tried her foundation before. I felt that it would be too oily for me, because I have normal to oily in the T-zone. And I thought this may be too emollient for me, too much, because it's got argan oil. So I found this yesterday when I was going through some stuff, and I decided, let me try it. I'm not going anywhere, and let me see if I like it. So one of these little, you know, samples is way too much for, you know, one application. And I hate to just throw them away. And I've tried before taping it, but it always gets dried out. So what I've been doing lately is I've been using contact lens containers, and like I put the remaining of what was left in the container. This is kind of watery. I have to be careful not to spill it. In my contact lens. So that way it doesn't dry out. I know it's there. It's not getting dirty or dust, because this is clean and sealed. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys in case you have some samples that you have too much of, and it's a product that you like. I actually didn't mind it. By the end of the day, my I have like a fuzz or something on my lips. By the end of the day, my face looked dewy, but it looked pretty. It actually almost looked prettier than when I first put it on. So I was kind of surprised. I really thought it was going to be really oily, and it wasn't. My face looked really pretty. I did set it with a powder, and I used like powder, you know, blush and bronzer, and I did use a liquid highlighter. So but it looked nice. It really did. I was surprised. So the powder that I've told you guys before, the finishing powder that I love, is the Milani Prep Set and Glow. This stuff is amazing. I can tell that I'm getting ready to hit pan, because this is very indented in the middle. So I use this all of the time. I really do love this powder. It smells amazing. It gives you such a nice, pretty look to your skin. It doesn't make it shiny, but it does give it like this soft glow finish that is beautiful. So I do recommend it. I've been recommending it for a long time, and this is something that I will repurchase over and over again. Very affordable, and it's just a beautiful powder. I did try this new, I've had this for a while, this Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette, and I've actually worn it a few times this month, and it's very pretty. Now, when you first, and that's why it almost looks like I haven't used it. This is the Reloaded Iconic Vitality palette. And this one has some mattes and some shimmers, but they're not super shimmery glowing. They're very pretty. It's kind of like a drier formula. There's no mirror, but it actually blends very, very nice. There was no fallout on my face whatsoever, but the colors are very pretty. They blend really, really pretty. I used it yesterday. I used it, but I mean, I have been using it through the month. I have been sitting there for a long time, and I just never, you know, tried it, and I don't know why, but I did yesterday, and I really, really love it. I did yesterday. I did this last month, and I really like it. So this is one that I would recommend. There's no fallout. It doesn't get powdery at all. Even when you go, you know, with a brush and you tap your brush, very little comes off. This is some of the colors. This shade right here, it is so gorgeous. It's this one here. And that shade is probably my favorite shade in the whole palette. It's really, really pretty. It looks so pretty on the eye. But I just wanted to show you guys, because Makeup Revolution is very affordable. And like I said, this is a Reloaded Iconic Vitality palette. I will list all of the products on the information box in case any of you are interested with any of these products. Okay, now let's go with, oh, I forgot to mention the concealer that I use, I would say 80% of the time. And that is the Born This Way. And as you can tell, my bottle is like down to here. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And this is the one that is in the larger bottle. And it's got a huge doe-foot applicator. And you need very little of this. Now this is more my skin tone, so I don't use it to brighten my eyes or my under eyes. I use it to cover my circles. And normally what I do is I put a little bit here, put a little bit around my nose, a little bit on my chin. I put some where my dark spots are. And sometimes if I really don't want to wear a liquid foundation, I just kind of put like a little more on my cheeks, and I just use a powder foundation, and I'm out the door really quick. I love this. It doesn't crease. It has terrific coverage. It doesn't get cakey. I don't feel like it sinks into my lines. This is a very, very nice concealer. I definitely do love this. I already have a backup for it, so it's one of my faves. Okay, now for face palettes. One that I use all of the time, very often, and sometimes I even use it to create my whole entire face. I use it on my eyes and my cheeks. This is a Smashbox Cali contour palette, and this is so pretty. This is like a banana powder, which is probably the one that I use the least. This one, let me see. This one is a contour powder, which I use on my eyes a lot. This one is a very pretty blush. This one here is a bronzer. And these two are supposed to be highlighters, but this one is a little dark for me. So I use it on my eyes sometimes, the darker one. But this is a very, very pretty. It's very buttery. It's very soft. It's hard to overdo it on your face. Even though the blush doesn't look like much of anything, this is the blush right here. It's very pretty, and this is the rest of the colors. So I really do enjoy this palette a lot. This is probably one of my favorite face palettes, and I also love these other two. This one is a Loreal one. This is another one that sometimes I use on my eyes also. And this one has the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter. These are gorgeous. The highlighter is gorgeous. It's very subtle, which is what I like. I don't like super dark highlighters. But this is just pretty. These are the shades. It's very, very pretty. I really do like the L'Oreal face products. And one that I purchased in December that I am in love with. I even love the packaging. This is dirty, Clara. Better. Okay, this is the Be a Light, and this is by Becca, and I got it on sale. It does have a pretty mirror, and the mirror just says, Be Fearless, Becca. Look how beautiful this is. And there's actually a darker one that I also purchased. I purchased them both. But this is the, like the all over powder, almost like a candlelight powder. This is the highlighter, the bronzer, and the blush. And this is what I have on today. I actually mixed both of these. I'm using them as a blush, and that's all I have on my face. I didn't use highlighter or bronzer because I was in a rush. My dad had doctor's appointment this morning, so I didn't have time to go the extra mile. So I just used that as together as a blush. Another one, this has been in my collection for a long time, and I've kind of not used it, and I rediscovered it the other day. And this is by Marc Jacobs. And this is the coconut, I think it's called Dewdrops or something. Yeah, the Dew You Dewdrops. And this is a highlighter. Now the only thing I don't like about this, you have to be very careful, because if you do a full pump, it's way too much and you're wasted. So I normally, what I do is I put it on my hand, and then I take my sponge and I use it on my cheek. Now I used this yesterday, I didn't use it today, and it looks so beautiful. This sinks into your skin. It does not show texture on your skin. It doesn't sink into lines. It is just gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. So I pulled it out. I put it in front of my drawer so that I would use it more. And it does have a little bit of a scent, but it smells good to me. I like it. It's not very overpowering, but this is so pretty, guys. And look how much there's in here. I need to use it before it goes bad. Okay, another blush that I discovered that I really like is by Flower Beauty, and this is a cream blush. I always do that, brush and blush. And this is a blush balm, and the color on this one is Pinched, and these are gorgeous. They really do look very, very pretty. I've been liking the I have two of them. I have Pinched and I have Cinnamon. And Pinched, I just got it because it's always out of, whenever you try to buy it at Ulta, it's always out. So I was finally able to find it at Walmart the other day. So these are the shades. And they are so beautiful when you put them on. Now the Cinnamon, I kind of got a little too much. So it's going to look awfully dark on my skin, but it doesn't go on like that on your face. I always take a little bit. This is the Cinnamon. This is the Pinched. But what I do, again, I put it on my hand, and then with my sponge is when I apply it to my face. So that way you have more control. So even though the Cinnamon looks really dark there, it really does not look like that once you apply it to your skin. Again, it makes your face look dewy but not greasy, but it doesn't give you that dry look that sometimes some blushes do. This is super, super beautiful. I really do recommend that. They're like $10 a piece, but sometimes you can get them on sale at Ulta. Buy one get one 50% off. But these are beautiful. They have like 3 other shades. They have like Barbie pink, a peach, and I don't remember what the other one is. I think they have a total of 5. These are the 2 that I like the most. I did purchase one of the new lipsticks from Physician Formula, and this is the butter lipstick, and this is, it has SPF 25, and this is in the shade Pinkini. And I only bought one because I didn't like the eyeshadows, so I didn't know how I was gonna like this. This is very nice. It's very pretty. It's almost like a balm with pigment is what I have on right now, and it's very comfortable. It does feel like you have a balm on your lips. I do have liner. You know, the as far as the lasting power, I would say the same as any other lip gloss or a balm. It doesn't last on your lips forever, but it is easy to reapply. And I feel that when the weather gets cold outside, I really don't like to wear, and I know I live in Florida, but it still gets drier, and I don't like to wear anything that is matte or super drying on my lips. I try to go with balms that have a tint or something like that that is more comfortable to avoid my lips getting chapped. One thing that I still use is a Grande Lash MD serum for my eyelashes, and I am religious with this. I use it about, sometimes I use it every night, sometimes I use it every other night, depending, but pretty much every night. And this is so easy to do. This is like a little eyeliner brush, and when you remove your makeup and you don't put any cream in the area where you're going to apply this, and you just put it on your lash line on the top, we go one swipe and one swipe, and that's it. That's all it takes. And even my lower lashes have gotten longer, because I think when I close my eyes, because the last thing I do before I go to bed, I think a little bit of the serum gets on my lower lashes, and those have gotten longer too. Alright, so I'm almost finished. I do have a couple of fails, which I will share with you in a moment. One lip liner that I have been using is from Gerard Cosmetics, and I just wanted to bring this up because I am an affiliate with them. I just became an affiliate with them, and they sent me some products, plus I ordered some products because they're having a big sale starting today on their website. It's 53% off. And I want to use their products a little longer before I review them on your channel, on my channel. I feel that just because you know, I am an affiliate, and you know, they did send me some PR, I don't want to do a review until I'm sure that I really do enjoy their products. Now, I have seen other creators that rave and they say that it's wonderful. What I have tried so far, I have liked, but I want to use more of a variety, because all I have tried is this lip liner, which is like butter. It really is very soft. This is in the shade Sugar and Spice, and it's very pretty. It's very neutral. It goes with just about any color that you would use on your lips. Maybe not with red, but it goes with, you know, mauves or browns or anything like that caramel color. I think it's very pretty. Another thing that I have been using for a while is their setting spray, and you can use this before and after makeup. And this is a coconut one, and this smells amazing. It really does smell like coconut, and it has a very nice sprayer. Oop, just got in my eye. As you can see, it's a very nice sprayer. It's not one that attacks you in the face. I hate those. And I do enjoy this a lot, quite a bit. I mean, I haven't had it that long, and I've already, as you can see, used quite a bit of it. So I do have other products that I do want to try on before I, you know, do a video and tell you how amazing everything is. I also have I couldn't find it. It must be in one of my purses. But I do have a rose gold liquid lip that is metallic, which is beautiful. And I really do love that liquid lip. So if you guys are interested in any of their products, I can list a couple of channels below of other creators that have done reviews on their product. Starting today through Monday, they're having a 53% sale, which is amazing. So I will list their website, which is not any kind of an affiliate link for me. And then once I feel more comfortable doing a review on the products that I have received and that I ordered, I'll do a video and I'll let you know exactly how I feel about their products. The one last thing that I wanted to recommend to you guys, or tell you that I have been loving, not so much recommend, because I try not to, this is not a sales pitch. Fenty Beauty has, by Rhianna, has these sets of lippies, and there's, well, they're either shadow or lipsticks. I have not used them on my lips, and I feel funny about using something on my eyes and then on my lips. I don't know, I just don't like that. So I've strictly been using them on my eyes, and yesterday I actually used all 3 of them on my look, and it was beautiful. These are on sale on the Sephora website, and I can put the link in my info box. These are beautiful. This is what I have on today on my eyes. Did I do that same one twice? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, look. This is one. This is the second one. This is the third. This one in the middle, the bronzy one, is the one I have on my eyes today. And what I did was, I was in a hurry. So let me find it. It's this one. So I just, you know, I put my eyelid primer and I set my eyelid. And then I just went, you know, like kind of in a circle. I patted it with my finger. And then I took an eyeshadow that is a similar color and I kind of did the crease with it. And that was it. That's all I have on my eyes. Does not crease. It went on very, very easily. It's not thick. It doesn't get, I don't know, it doesn't get wrinkly. I think it looks very pretty. Natural, pretty out the door. So I recommend these. They actually have 3 different sets, and I went back and I ordered the other 2 because I really do love this. It comes in this pretty little box, which I'm going to keep them in here because it's easier to find them. When you put everything loose in your drawers, then it's kind of hard to find. So I just thought I'd mention that to you guys because this is really gorgeous. I really do enjoy it. And I've been getting more into cream products. Okay, 2 fails for the month. The first one we all know about. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Eyeshadow Palette. This I don't like at all. I even tried after the video to use it again. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know, I don't like it. And this, look at this, I'm doing it with a white, and these shadows are not coming off. So once they set, they're not going anywhere. But this palette, I really didn't like. So I decided not to return it because I really didn't want to go through the hassle. I'll see if someone that I know may want to try it. I mean, to me, it swatches better than it applies on your eyes. It's so weird. That's why you can't go by swatching, because sometimes something doesn't swatch, but it looks good on the eyes. And sometimes, like this one, it swatches better than it goes on the eyes. And the other thing that I didn't like was I ordered a bronzer from Wet n Wild, and this is the Color Icon bronzer. And this is in the shade Take It to Brazil. And it's just a shade. The shade is too, I don't know, like too yellow. It just looks terrible on me. It doesn't even look that dark on my hand, but it just makes my face look super yellow. I really didn't like it, which is a shame because I do like Wet n Wild, but these 2 products did not work for me. And this is kind of powdery, where I normally feel that like Wet n Wild is more buttery. I didn't find this one as buttery, but I guess everybody has a dud once in a while. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I did have quite a few products. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will list everything in my information box in case there's one product that you are interested in. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to give me a like if you like this video. Leave me any comments. I love spending time with you, and I love you. I will see you on my next video. Bye. Mwah.